Hey guys, this is Austin here from Mountain Entertainment, and today we are going to be taking the Fent back to its home at the Red Farm. If you didn't watch last episode, we did a lot of cultivating. Well, that's really all we did last episode up here at this farm, and the reason this is here is because the Dudesfar and the Fent were both at the shop picking up new things. So I've had to bring them both here, or I didn't have to, but it was closer and I had to get to this farm to do some work, so I just brought them both here. I have some eggs that I need to sell, but we'll do that another day. I pulled up way too far. So the plan for today is actually to use the Fent for once and mow fields 20, 22, and 23. I think it's field 23. We'll see it when we get a little bit closer to the Red Farm. And if you don't like me calling it the Red Farm, you can just be quiet, because that's what I call it. Yeah, 23. So we are gonna be mowing with the Fent for once. Oh good, we didn't shut that gate. Just something different. We don't... Why did I really leave that gate? When did I go through there? I don't remember the last time I went through there. Last time I remember was mowing and stuff like that. So this is all gonna be turned into silage again. And hopefully very, very soon we'll get the cows and the pigs area prepped, but not buy them yet, just get them ready to house animals in them. So that means put feed, straw, water, and all that good stuff in all of them, just so once we do get them, I don't have to worry about it at first. But we are going to start off at field 23, which is a pretty simple field to mow. It doesn't take all that long. Last time I remember. Can't even see the blinkers on this tractor. So you wouldn't have even known we were turning in here if you were following us. Turn our hazards on for no reason at all. It's probably useless to even mow this field because of how small it is. But I'll mow it anyways. You can see where we mowed last time too. A, B, G, V. Whoops. Went a little too far there. Hopefully the audio is good. I checked on the last video, or Monday's video, and it sounded pretty good. I think I did kind of figure out the keyboard noise a little bit. I'm not 100% sure if you guys can still hear it. You probably can faintly, but it's not there as much, I'm hoping. I am still messing around with the grain sounds on my mic, or whatever they call them. There's a knob on the back of my mic that I can like tune something and it picks up my voice more, or something like that. I'm not an audio expert, and I don't claim to be. So hopefully we get a lot of silage from this, because we have quite a bit of fields we gotta mow, plant, or not plant. I can't, windrow, I couldn't think of the word. Then pick it all up, and hopefully we get a few trailer loads. Because I know we've got like one, almost two, or Sunday's video. I think it was Sunday's video we did it, but I don't remember. Sorry if I'm like sniffling or whatever. It's like I think I'm coming down with a cold or something. I don't know. Hope not, but you never know. Who knows? Not me. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. Last time I went to the doctor was to get my toenail, half of my toenail removed. Well, do you consider like a like a dentist slash oral surgeon, a doctor then? Because that would have been the last time I went to the doctor, if you do consider it a doctor. Because I got my wisdom teeth pulled, which kind of sucked. But I'm just glad I can eat normal food, because at first they thought I couldn't for like 3 months. So that would have been in like end of February, I think, maybe beginning of March. Probably the beginning of March for 3 months, I think. I'm not sure. My game audio sounds pretty loud. I don't know why, but I just turned it down a bit, and hopefully that fixed the problem, or somewhat fixed the problem. But you guys can't hear a difference, because I have it to a fixed sound, or level sound. Well, okay, I'm gonna leave the gates open because we're gonna just be coming back here in a little bit with the windrower. And I wanted to use the Fendt because it's a tractor we don't really use all that often, but we do, kind of. Yeah, 3 hours and 10 minutes on this thing already. And I don't know how much the other tractors we have down here have. It'd be funny if this has the most hours out of the ones we have down here at the red farm. And I'm thinking we will probably we do have to buy a bale shredder here soon, especially for the cows, but the pigs also need them. And I'm thinking we might get the pigs sooner than the cows. I'm not 100% sure on that yet. Need to look into mixing wagons again, because I don't think I want to get the self-propelled one. I want to kind of mix it up with the things we use in every series. Like last on Goldcrest, we used the self-propelled one, and this time I want to try and use one that you pull with the tractor, because I haven't ever used that one, honestly. I might have used it briefly on 15, but I can't remember. But in 15 I also didn't do that much stuff with the aminals. Was this field even ready? I don't remember. Yeah, it was. Okay. I just couldn't remember, because it doesn't look like we're getting all that much grass, but yeah. Once we windrow it all, it'll look like we got a bunch, even though we probably don't. And I don't know what tractor we're going to use to windrow, because I don't know which one we usually use to windrow, but we might change it up today. But we'll probably use all 3 of those tractors, get some good hours on them. And, oh yeah, I'm tired. Like, it's like 8 o'clock. I've been up since like 5:30 or 6-ish, but I actually didn't get out of bed until like 7. I was up just laying there, because my dogs woke me up. Well, I did get out of bed before 7-ish, or 7, because I had to let my dogs out. They needed to go potty, because they can't wait an hour. No, I actually wouldn't want them to go pee in my room, even though the puppy has before. I hate it. She did poop one day, and it was bad. It was like diarrhea. I'm not gonna explain what happened. Let's just say it was not a good morning to wake up to. She didn't poop on my bed. That's all I'm saying. That would have sucked, and I would have rolled in it probably, because I always toss and turn when I'm sleeping. That would have sucked. Ugh, just thinking about it now. I would have had to wash my sheets, my pillows, my blankets, take a shower like 5 times probably, because I couldn't get it all. Oh, that would just suck. Why did I even bring it up though? There's something wrong with me. I need water, but I don't have any water cup or a bottle of water. I drank the last one, I think. This is the second video I'm recording, and I'm actually pretty proud of myself for today, because I don't usually record multiple videos on Wednesday. I usually record at least one. And I am starting to record more and do something, like if it's recording, editing every day, because I don't really consider uploading, like it is a part of YouTube, but it's like the very simplest thing you could do. You just gotta drag your video and change the title if you have to, add the thumbnail, add to playlist if you do that, and tags, links, and that's actually pretty simple. You can just let it go. Ugh, hiccups. Oh, gosh. There's like a frog in my throat, or whatever they call it. I hope I'm not getting sick. If I do, I'm hoping to get videos all done before I get sick, if I am going to. But with my luck, I'll probably not even get close to finishing all my videos. Because like on Saturday or Wednesday, well, on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, probably Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, I'm recording now. Instead of on Friday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Well, on last Tuesday, I didn't record. But I'm trying, guys, to record more often, so I don't, like, I'm recording all day Friday, and I crash halfway through making them. Like, that's happened a few times. I think one on here and 2 on Minecraft so far. When I'm recording, I just, like, have to stop and lay down because I feel like I'm gonna get sick. It sucks, honestly. I don't know why, but it's probably because I'm sitting for so long talking and looking at a screen. One thing I am really glad about once we move is hopefully I'm not gonna have my setup against a wall like I have it now. It's some, you guys will see, but it won't be right in front of a window like it is now, because if I record during the middle of the day or any part of the day really, there's sun shining in, except if I record in the morning. But that's very rare that I record in the mornings, because I have school in the mornings that I have to get done, and then I can record and all that good stuff. But like the sun shines through my shade. It's a good shade to keep like heat and warmth in or out. Like especially in winter, it keeps the cold out really good. But the sun like just shines right through it, and I hate it honestly, just because it does like blind me. Not literally blind me, but well, I guess it could. Because right now my room gets constant sunlight throughout the day. Because it faces south, or no, which way? Yeah, south. And east to west is the sunrise. You guys know that all, but just how my room is, I guess. It faces the sun constantly, or the sun shines into it constantly. And once we move, my house is on, or not my house, my room's on the other side of the house. To like the north, I think? I don't know. I think. I don't know. Like right now my room's on the back of the house, but once we move, my room's on the front of the house. Back? Front of the house, yeah. Like my old room, I really enjoyed that room. Because I got like zero... Well, sometimes I liked it, sometimes I didn't. Like I got no sunlight usually. But one thing that I hated about my room was, especially in the winter, it was right next to the garage, so it got really cold. But in the summertime when it did that, I liked it. Because I like the cold, especially when I'm sleeping. I'd rather have a fan, which I'm glad I'm getting a fan in my new room. but it was like extremely cold. Like if I have my door open, and that's where my sister's guinea pigs are. She has like 2 of them, I think. I don't know. And like if I have my door open and she opens that door, there's like a cold breeze that comes in, and I usually don't wear shoes in my room. I usually just, not even socks, really. And it just like touches my feet, and it gets like extremely cold in here from that wind and all that good stuff. So I think I'll skip us mowing that side and just catch up with you guys once we're windrowing, just so you guys don't have to watch that. But we will do a time lapse probably at some point today. I don't know when, but we'll probably be doing that here after the windrowing, maybe. I don't know. You know, should we do a small time lapse? Yeah, let's do a small time lapse for when we mow over there. So I'll start the time lapse now.
This kind of love is never sober, and wandering eyes aren't meant for me. We're hypnotized and growing colder. This kind of love is not for me. I gave you all that I could give. I noticed
Okay, so that it took like 10 minutes exactly, I believe, and I don't know what to, why did I shut this gate? Things are going weird, guys. I didn't remember shutting that gate. I might have. I don't remember. But did I? Now I'm like confused if I did really shut that gate or not. But this one and that one took 15 minutes roughly. That was with me driving here from the Blue farm, right? Blue? Am I getting this right? Blue. Yes, I'm not crazy. So if you guys watched last episode, some time in there, I don't remember if it was at the end or I think it was at the end. I was talking about getting a new cultivator, and none of my tractors had a horsepower, at least at that farm. But guess which tractor has enough horsepower? What is this thing called? I can't remember. The Massey Ferguson. I almost called it a new Fendt or something. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. But I don't really want to take that one because that's kind of this farm's thing. But I need money, and I'm gonna probably be selling some stuff, crop wise, not machinery wise, here in the next few episodes maybe. I don't exactly know when or what yet, but we're gonna be selling all that stuff, and hopefully we can get some good money out of it. I'm hoping, at least. I don't know for sure, but who knows. I haven't looked at prices either. I said I was, what the heck? I don't honestly think the PTO stretches like that. Just putting that out there. Realistic? Like, no. That's not realistic, boy. Can I shut this without damaging something? Oh, don't kill me. That gate tried to kill me. I'm gonna report you to drama alert. I was actually just watching one of, or what, a drama alert, or I didn't finish it yet, but I started it. That's what I do during time-lapse parts. I watch videos, or listen to music. Mostly listen to music, especially if I'm recording during the day, because there's not a lot of YouTubers that upload during the day. Well, there are, not the ones that I follow really. They upload after like noon-ish, at least around like my time. But yeah, oh well. But like right now, I was just watching, I was finishing up an Outlaw video that I started before dinner. Was it before? I think it was before dinner. It might have been after, but and it, then I was like looking through my subscription box, and Drama Alert uploaded Keem, because this was like his first video back since Ty Blue was hosting. Mr. Ty Blue. I don't know why I'm explaining this to you guys, because I don't think you guys really care. But I'm done aside anyways. Arch. I'm taking away from that pile. Oh no, Billy. Billy, don't touch the goat. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know who Billy is and why Billy's trying to touch a goat. Maybe because it's a billy goat, and it's Billy trying to touch a billy goat. You never know. You know that like thing, the more you know thing with the star and stuff like that? There should be one like that, but for like you never know, like that. I don't know. I think let's start another time lapse for this field, because it doesn't take that long to windrow. So I'll see you guys after this time lapse. So see you guys in a bit.
Not for me. I gave you all that I could give.
Okay, so that took 13 minutes, which I don't know if that's good or bad. But look, our pond is still down there. I know I did miss some, like there and up there and there probably, but it's not really that big of a deal, I don't think, since we have 3 fields that just freshly mowed, and we're gonna be getting a bunch of silage out of it, hopefully. I don't know exactly how much, but I'm hoping we get quite a bit. And we are going to be using the Massey Ferguson, I did not forget the name this time, to pick it all up. Then I gotta, after the video's done, I might compact it, I don't know yet. And I gotta get clean up this yard a little bit and put tractors back where they go, because this is not where they go. At least the Massey Ferguson's in its home, unlike the vet in New Holland. And, okay, the vent has more hours on it than the Massey Ferguson on it. That actually surprises me. I would think the Massey would have a lot more than that. We might sell the Puma and buy a new case. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. Because that is an option we do have. So as normal, we're gonna head up to the field 23 first. Get that field done. I hope it does. I don't think it will fill up a whole trailer because we go one round around this field usually, and it fills up the trailer barely. We have to go around a little bit more than once, but we'll get that thing lowered now so we can pull in here. And don't let me forget to shut the gate, because that would be bad, because then someone will come in here and mow our grass. Actually, please come and mow my grass, because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Come do it, please. I actually really like mowing the grass. Not in game, but in real life, I do. Don't know why. Like, we have a pretty big backyard. You guys probably, if you've been around for like 5 months, 6 months maybe, I think. I did do a vlog where I kind of mowed the backyard. But, yeah. I do want to do a vlog once we move more, and maybe I've been doing stuff to my truck here and there. Like, I just got a new stereo in it. I've put on new mirrors and stuff like that. But I was thinking, what if I do kind of a build series, kind of like whenever I buy something and I install it myself, I'll record it maybe. I'm not sure yet, because the next thing I want to do is probably headlights, but I don't know yet. I might want to do a bumper. I have like a list of stuff I want to do, like headlights, exhaust, but I am actually thinking about doing stacks on my truck instead of normal exhaust, because right now it's stock exhaust and it's an older diesel, like a 10-year-old diesel, and it is pretty loud. It's not like my mom's truck and my dad's work truck. They're pretty quiet with the 6.7 engines in them and all that good stuff that they have, their eco stuff or whatever. But I have seen some pretty cool builds of the 6.7s. I personally have the 6.0. I think my dad has a 6.7 in his work truck. 2011. Yeah, I think his is in 2011. Because I know like 2008 was in to like 11 or 10 was the 6.4, which I heard was a bad motor or engine. I know there's people that get upset if you call it a motor and not an engine. I don't know why. But I heard the 6.4 was a bad engine to have. But people also say the 6.0 is a bad engine to have. We haven't really had problems with it. The only problem we had was turbo hose blowing off. And that was really it that we've had problems with it. My dad bought it brand new in 05 or 04. It's an 05, but they do come out with the truck a year, or vehicle a year before usually, I think. Like the 2018 Mustang just released or is gonna be released in fall this year, and people are upset about how it looks, but it does kind of look more aggressive on the front end, but it does still kind of look hideous. But I like the dash in it, like the speedometer and everything, where you can't, it's all like digital and stuff. That's a cool feature right there, I think. But I wonder if they're gonna, I hope they do like a GT 500 and stuff like that from Shelby, because my mom has a GT 500 010, I think at least. It might be older or newer. I think it's at least that. I don't know. I know we've had it for quite a long time, but it's been sitting most of this last year because everyone's been busy and can't drive it. I can't drive it, at least. I'm not covered on my insurance to drive it. Covered to drive all the other vehicles, but that one. I think my mom did that on purpose. But I also don't know how to drive a stick yet, so that is also a problem that I have. Is that I haven't learned that yet, but I hope to. Because my mom has an old Chevy truck from her great-grandpa, or her grandpa, my great-grandpa, that is a stick, and she said she'd probably teach me on that. Because it's fairly simple. Like I don't know what year truck. I think it's a 65. It's all like redone and looks really good. And my dad has an old Nova that he used to drive. It actually sat outside our house for many years. Now it's in the shed. Or shop. Shed. We call it a shed. So, I think let's start another time lapse because this is probably already a 20-something minute video, like 25 probably, maybe more than that. So, I'll see you guys after the time lapse, and then that'll be it for today. So, I'll see you guys after the time lapse.
This kind of love is never sober, and wandering eyes aren't meant for me. We're hypnotized and growing colder. This kind of love is not for me. I gave you all that I could give.
Okay, so that took 15 minutes. I don't get why I'm telling you guys the time. Whoa, I didn't turn it off. What the heck? That dog's like kicking the door or something. I don't get why I'm telling you guys the time because it doesn't really matter because it's all sped up for you guys. But I want you guys to guess how much you guys think we are gonna have in this silo. Or silo? I don't know what you call it actually. But remember we had about 120 liters? So my guess is between 250 and 300, roughly. 300,000 to 250,000 is my guess. Just kind of off of how many times we've came back over here and all that good stuff. Why are you running away, tractor? So one thing I am gonna probably do in between episodes is compact it all down. We'll throw this all in there, then we'll see how much we actually have. It's quite a bit, I think. But we could probably fill it up 10 times more. Probably not that much, but a lot more probably. So we're gonna just back this on in here like so. And unload. Pull up a little bit more. I always try not to stack it so high, like right there. That's like really high. Oh, there's more in there. Huh. Going on the rest of that. Okay, let's hit F1 and... Oh, I was so close with 300. Wow. Like, I didn't even look, to be honest, off camera. I didn't, like, pause the recording and look. that was just my guess because we did roughly 4 runs into there, roughly 4, and 3 of them were full completely, so that's kind of how I did my guess. So tell me in the comments below if your guess was correct. So that is actually quite a bit, I think, so, or enough, I think. So I'm gonna actually compact that all off camera put those weights on. I hope that helps compact it and keep the tractor's wheels on the ground. But we'll compact it, put a blanket over it, and oh, sorry. Then once it's done fermenting, we can start doing some stuff with the cows or getting the cow pen ready, I guess. I don't know if the straw goes in here, or I'm guessing it goes in here for bedding, but I'm not sure how the cows work in here. But I guess that'll be something we come to when we come to it. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday, and bye bye.